going no more. Upon a time in my life, I had to go within to get me right. Never knew the trials I'd have to man. Very deep within my chakras and never thought I'd face this on no. Everybody wants that friend, yeah, yeah. Yet they fail to do the work within. No longer can we hide. Spirit is exposing all our lives, yeah. But wait a minute, think about it. How am I supposed to make this chill while I going on my guilt? But wait a minute, think about it. I'm created to be this way. Take me to that sacred space. Going on, mama. I'm holding this place. I'm going on, mama. Ooh, I think I'm going on, mama. Going on, mama. Ooh, I think I'm going on, mama. I'm going on, mama. Ooh, I think I'm going on, mama. This path that I'm on is inevitable. I'll keep walking, I'll keep stepping till I get it right. This path that I'm on is inevitable. I'll keep walking, I'll keep stepping till I get it right. Everybody wants that freedom, yet they fail to do the work within. No longer can we hide. Spirit is exposing all our lives. Going on, mama. I think I'm going on, mama. I'm going on, mama. I think I'm going on, mama. Please.
Peace is truly empowering everyone. Nubian Divine. Nubian News with the Z. And who else we got going on here? What's up with you, bro? It's Junoid. Hey. Oh, my God. That was a corny hey. You really say hey to people out there. Say, what's up, y'all? I'm helping her out, everyone. I'm really helping her out here. She don't even know how she's a goddess. And we got that goddess glow going for each and every one of you out there. We are trying to go live on YouTube, and I have no clue what YouTube is doing. And I'm in this epic building, and this epic building has epic Wi-Fi. So basically, like, we came up, so we got like the white people Wi-Fi. Hi, white people. I'm just kidding. I love y'all. I want people too. But I really got to keep it real because you have no clue what I've been through in life trying to get Wi-Fi like y'all have Wi-Fi. And this is like really some really cool optics, fiber optic stuff. Hold on. Bye, tribe. Well, tonight on our epic Nubian News with the Z, Goddess Glow. Is it last day? No, I didn't press the green. I didn't know I was supposed to press the green button. Okay. You see how my daughter talks to me? She's so nice, and we're live on the air. Say hello, world. This is the House of L. Everyone, we're so happy because I literally am in a space right now where I want to share with everyone, like, the benefits of what is happening, not just in my life, but what can happen in your life, too. And what is so beautiful about it is that we're so beautiful. Oh, my gosh, words cannot explain just how epic it is. I'm trying to, like, back up. If you're live on YouTube, then you can see my background, my backdrop. Those are my windows, yes. This is not a stage, everyone. This is actually my home. And I really love it. And Noe came down. She flew in from Florida, and she helped me unpack and pack and get moved, and I'm really super excited. And if I am looking a little weird here on the air for Blog Talk, please forgive me because my vibe tribe just walked away, and she's the tech girl. So I don't know if you have your hands raised to say anything to me on Blog Talk, but I'm just going to just wing this, okay? But tonight, everyone, I wanted to introduce my homegirl to y'all live because you guys normally see me. And I wanted to just, just give a shout out to each and every one of you, just all over the world. I love you guys so much for your love and your support and your brilliance and just how magical you are to me and what you mean in my life. I love you guys so much, and your vibration is so pure, and your energy is so pure, and it's helped uplift my vibration. And as you can see, my boss is the universe, like I said, and my boss saw fit for me to be in a place of evolution. So, therefore, my vibrations can be high. So, therefore, I can help uplift your vibration. So, tonight we are talking about a master. Can you tell them what we're talking about, please?
We're talking about a master manifestation portal.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Steve. This is why she's my best friend and my own personal assistant. Like, this is, like, so cool. Like, this, I want to introduce to everyone all over the globe, Nubian Divine finally has a legit, not that my vibe tribe wasn't good or nothing like that. Of course, she's always going to be my road dog, my best friend, everything. But Nunoye is, like, my best friend, too, and she has my back, like, so deep. It's not even funny. She is my new personal assistant, and I love her so much. This girl is not just my personal assistant. This girl was cooking for me. She was cleaning for me. She was packing for me. And I was able to get so much stuff done while she was here. Oh, my gosh. She was like, I don't know what you call her. Like, she was just one package, just all in one.
No, your best friend. I'm your best friend. I don't do this for just anybody.
No, she doesn't do this for anybody. So I feel very, very special. Very special. And I'm like, oh, my God. Like, can I keep you? But she has to fly home. So I guess I have to make sure her alarm clock goes off so she doesn't accidentally miss her plane. But I love it because it's an opportunity of a lifetime, not just for me, but for my vibe tribe. I actually met Noe through a twin flame portal, and her and I were in a space and time of our life where her and I were going through a very serious transformation regarding our twins. And we were just we were out there swimming, boy. I'm telling you, we were out there swimming, and for some reason we just clicked, and we became instant best friends. And I'm telling you, the way our relationship has just clicked. It is one thing to have a twin flame, but it's another thing to have a best friend that is sent to you from the spiritual realm. It is a relationship. It is a bond like no other in the world. And what I love about our relationship is that my relationship with Noe is actually what prompted me with the idea of anyone that was on that 21-day portal. If you were a part of that, then you were able to be united with a galactic sister or a galactic brother. Yes, I realize that there are people out there trying to copycat. However, that's fine and all. You can do that. However, you must understand that you have to be part of a strong, powerful, ancestral, vibrational alignment to pull that one off. Because I'm telling you, we have sisters and brothers that are all over the globe that are connected with each other, that are they just clicked, like literally just clicked. And they clicked like Noe and I did. And I just think it's beautiful because from the birth of our friendship has helped spark other friendships with galactic sisters and galactic brothers. And then we're all a spiritual soul family. And then we all went on this 21-day fast. And like I said, yes, you can do the fast by yourself. However, it is not the same. It will not be the same. There were so many lives that were changed. There were so many manifestations that transpired. There were so many friendships and sisterhoods and brotherhoods and bonding that transpired, that these relationships will last for life cycles. These relationships will last for eons. As a matter of fact, these were the specific relationships that were together in past life cycles, and they just merely met at a time and place on the portal for the winter vortex, winter solstice vortex. And from that gave birth to many more portals as well as many more vortexes. And what Spirit has prompted upon me to do was to implement and to offer now to the world a portal of vibratory alignment, a portal where you can literally tap into fertile ground. Many people can have mastermind groups, I'm not sure what it's called, but I'm just going to focus on myself right now because I don't want to take the light from anyone else. I just want to take it back on me for a second and just say that I don't want to lose myself on that thought. But I just want to say to anyone out there, if you are merely looking to manifest your dreams and you don't know what to do to manifest your dreams, you've always wanted to, you always knew you were going to do something one day, didn't know what you were going to do, didn't know how to do it, but you just have not been a part of something like this, a part of a great team, part of a group of ascended masters, part of a group of people who were plain people, beings just like you, who knew that they can manifest greatness, but they just didn't know how. Here I am offering a master manifestation portal, and that's going to transpire on January the 31st of this month, and this will transpire on a super full blue moon on top of that, and it's an 11:11 gateway on top of that. It's a 1-11-11 gateway. So there you have all the binary beats that are lined up again, all the binary numbers and all the binary codes like you do in the Matrix. So here it is. We are merely offering to each and every one of you who are interested, whether you're overseas, whether you're in the United States, no matter where you are in the world, an opportunity of a lifetime to become part of a master's portal, a master manifestation portal. Now, what is so beautiful about this is that you will invest. People plan vacations, but they do not plan their lives. When was the last time that you've invested in yourself? I mean, truly invested in yourself. I'm not talking about you just bought yourself a PlayStation for your children to be occupied while you're busy, or a cell phone that you like. If you merely ever spent $300 over a cell phone, but you have not spent $300 or above over yourself to invest in yourself, to give yourself tools that will be an opportunity of a life cycle, then you have to stop and think right there. You have to question yourself about where your mentality is. See, you merely have to come out of poverty consciousness. You have merely been surrounded by so many people your whole entire life that has not taken it up a notch, that has not taken it up a whole nother level. And your grandmother may have had money, your great-grandfather may have had money, you may have heard of your great-grandmother and grandfather having money, but that was all a long time ago. So are you ready now to manifest the things that you know you can manifest, not just for you, but your children? It is time for you to make that investment within yourself. So we have two different portals going on. One is an actual in-person portal, and the other one is a virtual portal. So the virtual portal transpires online via virtual reality, okay? And you can participate in that one from anywhere in the States, all over the globe. You can participate in that one, but you won't get the information until after you purchase your ticket. The in-person portal will be at a secret location here in Chicago, Illinois, and you will not get the information for that as well, where the secret location is. All I can tell you is that it's in Chicago, Illinois, and you'll get all the information that you need to where it's going to be at, the location that it's going to be at after you purchase your ticket, okay? So with that being said, I'm going to let Noi share some things with you where right after her and I pretty much ended up becoming besties, how immediately she was one of the first ones that I took with me into the manifestation portal. She was the first one who I shared some deep secrets with and said, girl, okay, let's just follow this steps, follow these routines, and then watch what happens. So she was the first one to actually do this with me. And from there, she was able to manifest a few things on the first portal. That was with her and I doing it together. I've been doing it my whole life, but being that the times that we're in, the way the planetary stars are aligned, it's a whole nother vibration right now to where we're in conscious co-creation. So you immediately, thoughts become things and your words have energy and power. So immediately, if you think it, it's going to manifest. If you think you don't have it, you're not going to have it. If you think you don't own it, you're not going to own it. If you speak it, it's going to happen, okay? So what are the things that you're speaking? Who's around you? You know what I mean? Who's helping you manifest your reality? And the reality that you're living in right now is because of what has come out of your own mind, out of your own mouth. So I'm going to let Noi share with you some of the things that she manifested herself, even on the first vortex that just her and I did, just alone, just by ourselves, before any of the classes came about. It was just her and I.
Hey, everyone. The first portal that we did, that one was mainly money.
I don't know if you're hooked on to that one.
Huh?
Did she log you on to that?
I have no idea. Did she?
I don't think she did.
You may have to talk to my phone here.
Okay.
Let me go check. Hold on.
All right.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay.
But on the first portal that we did, it was mainly finances for me. So I really wanted to get finances under control and more stable. And even on that one, I started manifesting various amounts of money. And it's been a long time since I played the lotto and things like that, and I started playing scratch off. And every week I was winning like maybe 2 or 3 nice amounts of money. And even with my twin too, within that first week, I manifested time with my twin. And before, I was always the one initiating contact and things like that. And even with that, my twin started contacting me. Am I on? Okay. Am I on? Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Can you hear me? Maybe I just need to take this off. Yeah. Yeah, we can take that off. But and then towards the end of our 21 days, that's when I started to manifest a new home. That was the start. That was the start of it, of me getting a new home. So I had a tough living situation and everything, and that was initially the start of me getting a new home. And then during the second portal that we did, that was when, let's see, I originally was supposed to buy a home, like with my parents living with me. So during that time, you know, things just got real negative and things like that. And I just knew something had to change. Something just had to change. And I started to manifest my own place without anyone else other than me and my kids. And I'm sitting here thinking to myself, okay, how am I going to do this? You know, how am I going to come up with the money and the credit and everything and just do this on my own? And you know what? I did it. I did it with the help with Nubian as well. And it was just the best feeling ever. And, just with my situation and things like that, it's just being able to get approved in one day. Nubian, she was encouraging me. She's like, Noah, you got to take one day off. Just take one day off and get yourself a place. And I was kind of, I'll be honest, I was kind of skeptical about it. I wasn't sure. But you know what? I put all my faith and everything into it, and you know what? I went out and I ended up getting approved for my own place, and within the same week that Nubian got her place this week, I'm moving into mine. So as soon as I get back home, I'm going to be moving into my own place.
Yeah, so I'm here to help.
Yes.
And thank you.
You're welcome.
She's flying here to help me, and when she gets back, she actually has to go pick up her keys to her place for her to move into her place. And oh my goodness,
You did this in 6 months. Within 6 months, not even. It was only like a few months that this came about.
no, actually, this is a lifetime.
Well, you know what I mean. But we really focused.
Yeah.
We were truly focused. I know for me,
Yeah.
that was like about not even 2 months.
Yeah, there are some secrets and some tools and some keys to where I will be sharing that are some pretty deep insights. Oh, that's the airplane. See, I'm literally right by the water. There's one building right over from me, and I'm right here. So on the other side, I was going to choose the other side of the building, but that part only faces Navy Pier, which is right on the corner. There's the not too far up, it's the Ferris wheel. So I'm literally that close. And then I chose this side because we have a view of the lake, of the river. Also, the river is right under us. It surrounds the building. And then right behind me is the entire city. The skyline is so beautiful. And as you can see, all of my blinds are pulled up because I don't want any blinds up there. It's pointless. It's just beautiful. And literally, we see the boats just going down by the river. And then what else? Oh, my gosh. In the building, we have a full-fledged gym, a business center. I'm very business-oriented, 3 conference rooms, pool, jacuzzi, sauna. On the lower level is a grocery store. But what is so amazing about this whole entire building is that it's very executive, and I'm a businesswoman, so it's everything that's here, and I don't have to go anywhere. Everything that I need is right here in this specific spot. So what I want to share with each and every one of you is not just secrets and insights and tools how to manifest your dreams, but to maintain it. And not just maintain it, but there are some certain specific tools that you need in order to clear out some spaces within your aura field, clean out certain spaces in your mentality, clean out certain spaces even within your circles of friends, family, people, places, and things. And then what is so deep about this entire experience is that I've always known that I'm a multi-billionaire. It's a state of mind more than anything. And money does not make a person. It is not your money that makes you. Your true assets are you meek? Are you kind? Are you gentle? Are you loving? How do you treat people? And the times that we're in, energy is coming back in life form. So you cannot treat people wrong and not have the universe give you back what you have paid to the people. So I will be sharing secrets and showing you how to use your tools that you have already within you. I would love to show you how the outside window looks, but I'm kind of stuck right now because we have this laptop plugged into the wall, but it is Wi-Fi in here. The whole building is Wi-Fi. You get Wi-Fi through the whole building. But I have not yet had a chance to call them to take care of that because we're moving. We just moved in, literally. The movers just came today and put all the boxes are everywhere. What I can do is I will lift up I'll lift up the laptop so that way you guys can kind of get a an interesting observation in a second. But yeah, and I gotta fix that too. But what's interesting is your true asset is your wealth, your inner wealth. Are you loving to people? Are you kind to people? Are you do you let money make you? And then when you get money, how does money turn you into a specific person? Because trust me, when you come across a certain portal within your life, you will begin to obtain people. They will just come out of nowhere. And I know you guys have heard this before. It is very true. You guys, you will experience people. They will come, the people who, first of all, no one helped me do anything at all. No one was there for me. As you can see, Noi had to even fly in from Florida to help me move. And what's deep about it is I'm not from Chicago, born in Florida, raised in California, but I'm a single mom, literally had to depend on myself. And thanks to my twin, he really showed me how to go in to have this relationship with my ancestors. And because of that relationship with my ancestors, I love the fact that going in deep with my relationship with my ancestors has shown me who my true friends really are and who they were not. And what was so deep about the entire experience was that Spirit would not allow anyone to help me. Because first of all, when I began to raise my vibration, so many people fell off for me that I guess I became brand new to them, or they were brand new to me. But when you start letting go of habits, start letting go of habits that kept you in certain circles of friends, those specific habits will begin to pull you away from those circles of friends. And then you'll find yourself in situations to where those people who started with you, they won't end up with you. They're no longer with you. And it's not that you don't want to befriend them or be their friend, but when your ancestors and your guides give you specific instructions to circle shift on people and to get away from people, and they begin to show you who people are, you have to trust them and you have to believe them. And what is so beautiful about everything is the fact that Spirit didn't allow anyone to help me at all. Nobody helped me. Nobody. And what I love about it was the reason I know now that Spirit didn't let anyone help me, therefore I would know who was truly there for me, who has been there for me. And if I call at a drop of a dime, if I call anyone, who will be there and who will make up an excuse and say, I'm busy, I don't have time. So when you build a certain relationship, not just within yourself, and these tools and these keys and these secrets that I will be sharing with you, in these mastermind portals, then I know for a fact it's going to change your life. And like I said, if you have merely been investing in anything such as a cell phone, purses, people pay $1,500, $500 plus for a purse that you're just going to sit in your closet, or some stilettos, or some shoes with the red bottom on the bottom of them, some heels. What are they called? Red bottom. Red bottom heels?
Yeah, the red bottom shoes.
So what type of red bottoms are you putting on your bottom? You know what I mean? Now, I'm talking about giving you secrets and insights and tools that you can not only take with you permanently right now, that you can use those right now and begin to manifest what you need in your life right now, that you will begin to see work with you right now, but tools that will help you show your children and your children's children and your children's children's children, and it will help you manifest whatever it is that you want to manifest. It's pure manifestation powers at best. And if you merely tap into the vortex of ascended masters who are anointed for that specific calling, then you're merely investing in yourself. So it's up to you at this point. What do you want to do? Do you want to be here in person when we have this master manifestation portal? Or do you want to participate virtually? All you have to do is go on NubianNews.net, and you will see the tickets there inside of the store. Purchase your ticket, and from there you'll be sent further information, which is pretty much your keys to the rest of your quest, all the way up until the transformation of January the 31st. Okay? So what is powerful about everything that you've experienced here? Hold on.
What's powerful about it? It's empowering. I mean, to be able to manifest things that you want and need and whatever. I mean, it's having this kind of power is more than the temporary material things that you like. Why would you not want to invest in it? Be able to manifest it. This is, it's like, I want to find the hope. I go ahead and manifest abundance, whatever it is. It is all. It's just power. Power to know. I mean,
Noise is there. And they knew when the movers were moving the truck and everything, and I was pretty much, the ancestors have had me on this journey for a while, and I've been in homeless shelters. I've been in homeless shelters while I had a house in my name, and my family lived in the house, and because of who it was in my family, I didn't want to kick them out of the house, and it would have been very easy to. But because of my heart, I made a decision that I was going to follow this path, and I was going to follow the path of not being attached to anything materialistic. That was my very first thing that I made a decision I was going to do. I made a decision a long time ago that no matter what it took, I was going to follow this path towards my calling, follow this path to see what the divine spirit of life had in store for me. And I've always known this since I was an 8-year-old little girl. I've always had this calling upon my life. But I never guessed in a million years that Spirit would have me teaching ascension techniques to people, teaching people how to manifest and how to get to their higher selves and how to heal themselves and how to bring balance within themselves and how to love themselves in such a way to where only they can do it. There is no one that can help you. You can get all the bank loans in the world. You can reach out to anyone that you want to, family, friends, loved ones. You can reach out to as many people as you want to in life. And I'm telling you, the true masters of this life cycle are the ones who literally master what it is that I'm about to show you in this master portal. So just being a part of this master portal alone, it is not for everyone. I understand that. This is why this is a specific special call out to those of you who are under the sound of my voice, who know that this is for you. Because now we're in a time of not only conscious co-creation, but the specific tools and the keys that will be given out is merely about not casting my pearls amongst the swine. Because as you can see, no matter how many jewels that I give out in all of my teachings, you will always see a dislike button on my videos. And what is beautiful about it is I love that, because that shows me that not everyone is going to relate to the message, because it's not for everyone, because not everyone is in vibrational alignment with the time. So if you merely want to be tapped into the portal and the vibrational alignment of the time, that's who I'm talking to you. That is who I'm offering these tools to. That is who I am willing to utilize my energy to work with Source to show you what it is that you already have within you and give you keys step by step to help you manifest the things that you need to help yourself get to the next level of the game. Okay?
Look at how I wasn't even supposed to be here. Look at how fast this happened.
Yeah.
Like, this happened last week, just that I happened to say, I wish I was there for you, the day that you turned that key, because we both knew that the moment that you turned the key to get in here, that's when lives are changing.
Yeah, we did. We had this statement, and we said, okay,
Yes.
second we turned this, and like we felt it.
Yes.
We immediately felt it. But what is so beautiful about it, everyone, we have been reached up, and looking out the window, and the city is so beautiful. It's incredible. And it's like when you go on vacation, you're like, okay, let me absorb it, let me take it in, because I don't want to wake up. So only have a few more days to go to my vacation. But what's so beautiful about it, this is my home. I'm on vacation for the rest of my life because I work for the universe, because I've dedicated my life to it. The universe has given me the best job ever, and that is to help you master yourself. And I love doing that because it can help you master yourself. You can go to all the counselors in the world. You can go to all the doctors in the world. You can take all the pills that you want in the world. You can take all the alcohol that you want to. Hook stuff that is as high as you want to. High in the clouds. And trust me, I know about the clouds. What I'm telling you is these specific clouds that I'm talking about is a natural high. It's a natural relationship with life. It's a natural relationship with nature. In such a way to where the universe, source, gives me examples. And that is what's so beautiful about my journey and my relationship with Source when Source was speaking with me. And Source was like, I just need someone to make an example of. Just someone. And it is very true that you can have that divine relationship with Source. And no, it is not true at all that you have to be a spiritual teacher, but you have to be broke or something like that. There's no such thing, especially when the universe is filled with abundance. I do not accept that for myself, and I do not accept that for you. And the reason I don't accept it for you is because that is not you. That's not your vibration. That's why I have chosen to submit myself as a living sacrifice to be an example to you that, yes, it is possible. And I am merely not just talking about it, but I am showing it through my own life. And this is why I even have been started the show House of Bell, and I was divinely guided to start the show House of Bell. My life has always been very interesting, by the way. My life has always been a reality show, I'm telling you. It's always been step by step. My whole life, it's been changing like that. So you think the show is one thing. There's so many things that have happened to me that has been off camera that it's not even funny. I should have been at a reality show. That's how deep this is. But what I want to share with each and every one of you and what Spirit wants to share with you through my life as an example as to how you don't have to accept lack. You don't have to accept not feeling good enough or not feeling worthy enough. If someone has made you feel like you're less of a person because you're a drug addict or an alcoholic or a homeless person, and society has, separated you from the norm, saying that you're never going to make something of yourself, you're never going to be anything in life, or you're a single mom and you you should be married, and all those stereotypes that were out there that are out there, those stereotypes that make you feel less of a person, those stereotypes that make you feel like, man, how am I going to make it out of this? You guys, if you look at the House of Bell, I was in a shootout. Well, I wasn't in a shootout. There was a shootout going on. That was 5 days ago. 5 days ago, how do you manifest walking through bullets 5 days ago to walking on the clouds 5 days later? And then being surrounded literally by water. Now, what is beautiful about it, if you see the show, you'll see how on the first series when I started posting where the ancestors were leading me, I started showing you these buildings where I was being led to. And what was deep about me being led to these buildings were when my daughter first gave me the address to go look for the buildings, she wrote down the website, and we just, went to look it up. And I said, okay, we'll go to bed because we'll go catch a train in the morning and go check it out. But it did not allow me to see the price of it until after I went online to register. And when I saw the price, I was like, what in the world? What? Like, who pays this for rent? Like, who does this? Like, wouldn't you just own a house or something? Like, who does this? Like, who would do that? And I was like, I'm not going to go see this at all. And then I immediately felt Spirit tell me, because my children, they do not go to bed early at all. But that night, they went to bed really early after I told them we're going to go see this place. And when I went to go wake them up to tell them we're not going to go see this place in the morning, Spirit was like, don't you dare do that. Don't you dare do that and taint those children's spirit. So I said, all right, I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to go, and we're going to check this place out tomorrow. So I woke up the next morning, and I went and acted as if, like it was no big deal to the children. I didn't want to burst their bubble or anything, but not even bursting their bubble, but even within my own spirit, I still had this comfortability, like, oh, I'm going to check this out, and if I like it, I'm going to get it. It was that type of feeling that I had within myself. So I guess I've already, got myself to a certain phase of evolution within this knowing that if I really wanted it, I could have it. So the first place we went to go look at, I was looking at the place, and then I was denied the place on top of that. And then I found out that there was an eviction that was on my credit. And you guys will see that on the House of L, where I had to go down to the courthouse and talk to the judge. The eviction should have never been there. I had no clue it was even on my credit, and I worked on my credit for years. And credit has a very big deal to do too with your secrets of manifesting and I'll be going deep into why that is, how that is, even during the portal when you come in person or the vortex. And basically I didn't allow the price to stop me. So even the denial, I didn't let that stop me. I had to go down to the court, face the judge, and say, I'm being hurt, harmed, and injured. Can we fix this? And the judge told me to raise my hand and tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth, and I said, that's what's up. So after that, the judge closed and sealed the records, and from there, the same place that denied me has been calling me to try to get us back in that place. But I didn't look at it like, I just knew I was still going to get approved for it. When they told us that we were denied, I was like, something's not right. There's no way the ancestors would have led us to this place, and I'm denied. Like, no, something's up with that. So basically, we ended up staying at this hotel at the Marriott. They messed up my credit card, and we ended up getting an extra night for free. And I told Noe, I said, Noe, something's up. Something is going on because, I like to look at signs of synchronicity. I always pay attention to them all the time because I know that I walk with the angels, and I know that they're always speaking to us if you merely pay attention. So my daughters and I, and mind you, I'm not from Chicago. I have no clue how to get around down here or anywhere in Chicago. And what was interesting was we're on foot, too. And downtown, there is no trains that really run downtown where this specific walkway is. And we had to walk in a direction to where we literally walked straight from the hotel, straight to where the location of the building was. And when we walked to the specific location and we got there, the girl at the front desk, she told us, she says, no, you have to have an appointment to see these buildings. We can't just let you in there. And I was like, can you just tell the manager that, I want to speak to him? So she went to go tell the manager that I was summoning him downstairs, and he came downstairs, and he was like, oh, come on up. And he just walked us through, and you guys are able to see that on the House of El episode where he just walked us through. And it was so beautiful because it was just a matter of not accepting no for an answer, not just accepting no for an answer from people who are telling me no, but not accepting no from standing in a place of this is not for me, I can't afford this. I not only knew I could afford it because I'm rich first in spirit. And because I'm rich first in spirit, it doesn't matter what my bank account looked like. It didn't matter what I did or did not have or what I felt I could or could not afford. It was all a matter of what was my relationship like? What is my relationship like with Source? Because if I want it, I know I can have it because of who I am and because of who my boss is. So I want to share these secrets with you, and it's not just Noe. There are so many people that took the class. I received a phone call last night where there were testimonials on the show, but I received a phone call last night from one of the girls that was part of the the group, and she wanted to share with me that she forgot to share on the show how during her fast that she was receiving like extra checks. She was receiving checks where people would call her and they would say, oh my gosh, I forgot to pay you 4 years ago or 10 years ago. Here, we owe you this $400 check, or we owe you this $30 check, or we owe you this $300 check. You forgot it. So, and it just came during a time that was very, needy within her life. But not just that, there's so many other houses that were manifested, health was changed, lives was changed, people were changed. I know more than anything, not just the material aspect of everything. I'm talking about the energy that was transpired there, the energy that was given out amongst us, even building and putting our energy together, created a portal that was protected by Source, a portal that was honored by Source to allow all of us to manifest our dreams. And I know it's not just me, but I want to do a specific follow-up with the people that were part of the portal, and even in the next 90 days, have them come back again and tell you their specific story as to literally how much more has happened in their life even after the entire vortex and the entire portal transpired. So, everyone, this is just beyond words. Everything is just beyond words. And like I said, this is something that you can use, keys you can use, your children can use. You will be an example to everyone around you, so you're going to be affecting others around you, your friends, your family, your loved ones. But these are keys. So I'm offering you keys. You're in the matrix right now. Do you have the keys? I'm the key keeper. And I know I'm the key keeper because I own my energy and I preserve my energy and I watch who I'm around, not just watch who I'm around. I'm in vibrational alignment with the planetary codes, and I understand the alignment and I respect the alignment and I honor the alignment, and the alignment honors me. So this is why I always say these are fertile grounds. So, yes, we have had people try to play us on here and try to come at us all to the left or whatever. It's like you try to go up against the universe. It's futile, and then you end up reaping havoc within your own life. So you can use these grounds in any way that you would like to see fit. You can use these grounds to help you, or you can use these grounds to hurt you. It is up to you. So I highly recommend that you use these grounds to help you. Because who does not want help right now? I mean, it was nothing walking through bullets, especially when you really think about it. There are children that are 2 years old and 8 months old that wake up to grenades and bombs. I mean, we're very, very fortunate here in the United States. We're very fortunate the things that we have. And like I was saying earlier, when you have a call on your life, if Spirit calls you to live in a tent under a bridge, then you have to live in a tent under a bridge. You know, if Spirit calls you to accept whatever you have to accept, whatever your path is, you have to make a decision to accept that. I've worn tennis bracelets where people will say, I love that tennis bracelet, Nuben. I'm like, you like it? Okay, and I'll take it off and I'll give it to them because it's material. Even this place, it's material. Your true assets are within, and the assets that are radiating from within you are the assets that's going to help create your reality on the outside of you. So what I merely do is show you how to deal first with the assets within yourself to manifest those assets out of you to create the reality that you want. And you don't have to watch, Queen Elizabeth or all those famous celebrities. And I'm telling you, I've dated famous celebrities, and we have gone home to completely empty condos, completely empty houses. They just had the name. But I can sit here today and tell you, yes, I was offered to sell my soul. Do I still have my soul intact? Yes, I still have my soul intact and 100% intact on top of that, because my soul belongs to me. It belongs to no one. And not only that, you have to really think about it. If someone is asking you to sell your soul, then what type of individual are you that you're so glorious that someone would ask you to buy your soul from you? So if someone wants to give you an offer like that, then you have to really stop and ask yourself, are you missing something within yourself that someone else can see in you? So myself, even growing up in Hollywood and dating celebrities and having celebrity friends and watching them suffer at the cost of the music industry or the acting industry or the television industry and not benefiting from it, and then to this day still having to suffer or be taxed because of that. See, now we're in the hour of the true divine feminine, the true goddesses that are here to walk the planet on a whole another level of the game. So anyone can call themselves a divine feminine. You can. You can claim the name. You can do whatever you want. Just like there's many gods and goddesses in ancient Egypt, there's also people that walk the planet right now that took on the names of the gods and the goddesses within ancient Egypt, but are they living up to the par of those names? So my question to you is this: who are you as a divine feminine? Who are you as a divine masculine? And if you're a divine feminine or a true divine masculine, then trust me, the hour that we're in right now is going to tell on your life. Is going to tell it. Your life is going to show it. And it's going to tell those around you whether you've been merely just selling wolf tickets or are you really manifesting the things that are coming out of your mouth. Because now people don't want to buy wolf tickets no more. They're tired of being lied to. They're tired of going to, different congregations and churches and planting seeds and, looking for hope and looking up in the sky and, then they try to go back and get help for something and they don't have no tools. They're not walking. They're just given a word of the day. But are you given tools to help you get out of your situation? And if you're given tools, what type of tools are you given? So that's what I'm offering you here. I'm offering you the tools. So it is up to you. Get your tool bag out, and if your tool bag is empty, I can fill it up. Right, Noy?
Definitely. Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So I don't know, everyone. I just know that I can show you better than I can tell you. I can talk all day, but I can really show you better than I can tell you. And not only that, I have chosen a path for my own life, a path for my children, to where we don't have to accept less. When I told you guys I don't qualify for no government benefits, no welfare benefits, none of that stuff, I wasn't playing with you. That's not cool at all to be in a position in America to where you are standing on the land, which is very lawful, but you cannot take place or be a part of their governmental structure. Then you have no choice but to survive. And what's very deep about it is there's a lot of different organizations out there that are telling people to expatriate from the system. And then when you expatriate from the system, many of the women are finding themselves in situations where they're in relationships or marriages to where they will get stuck in a marriage or relationship that is very unhealthy for them. And because that relationship is very unhealthy for them, that relationship does not allow them any type of room to move forward on their own, especially after they've expatriated from the system. And then it becomes a danger to the woman and the child, especially if the woman and the child is not from that specific state or that specific area. And then they've been racked within their brain that the person that they're in a relationship with is the only person that's going to be there for them because they've had no family there for them. That could be very damaging. That has been very damaging to an entire nation of people. And what is even deep about it is that we have transitioned out of a patriarchal society to a matriarchal society. And because of that, it was very, very hard for a lot of masculine energies to accept the fact that these specific women that are already surrounding them in their specific households have this specific gift that even helps them excel and to succeed in life. However, these specific divine feminines that were in these specific households were muzzled within their speeches. And they were told that they either had to go into some type of relationship that was not conducive to their highest good, or if they wanted to be with the man, they had to accept what it is that he wanted for the relationship versus it being equal. And with that became not only damaging for the mother, but you have to realize, ladies, if you're not happy, then your baby's not happy. If you're in a situation that is hurt, harming, and injuring you, then trust me, no matter how you try to cover it up from the children, if you think you're in the other room and you think the children don't hear you fighting or arguing or fussing, trust me, they feel you because you're the mother. So what type of a life do you want for your children? What type of example do you want to set for your children? Because trust me, children do not do what you say. They do what they see you do. So what type of seeds are you planting for your babies? Are you showing your babies that it's okay for mommy and daddy to argue and not to get along? And then think about the type of vibration that that's creating within your household. Think about what that's doing to not only your self-esteem, but their self-esteem. And yes, the masculine energy can work so hard, very hard, to go out and to provide for the household. And the feminine energy can do that as well. And both of you can work together as well. But there's a certain type of vibrational alignment that has to transpire and has to take place in order to bring about harmonious, holistic energy within that household, in order to bring about manifestation. And if there is no light in that house to help bring about that vibration, then there will be no manifestation. So you can hustle all you want to. You can know that you're going to be the Jeffersons all you want to, but you're going to continue to go in circles because merely you're stuck in a karmic cycle at that point. It's causing you to continue to go through that lesson over and over and over again until you say, you know what, enough is enough. Everything stops here. And this is not the life that I wanted for myself. This is not the life that I visualized for myself. And when you make a decision that you are the creator of your reality, not what someone told you and not how someone made you feel, then that's when you'll really get it. And I'm telling you, I've been in relationships where I was dating the guy, and you guys know I do music, and the guy would be upset because I didn't have his picture on my album cover. And I did the singing and the music and everything, and that was nice and all. But think about the logic of that. And then think about the weight that was on me for how I was made to feel because I did not uplift that person in their own egotistical glory out of a song that came out of my own. I've always been the type of person to give and give and give. But I've had my ideas stolen. I've had friends smile in my face, roll in the car with me, sitting next to me, claim they're my road dog. I'm not from Chicago. It's like 30 below zero. I had no way to the store to get food for days. I could not get a ride from anyone. I don't care how close they lived to me. So I'm telling you, when you really need someone, the only person that's going to be there for you is yourself. And I really asked Spirit, I was like, why is this the case that no one was there for me? No one could be there for me. And then why is that the case that there seems to be even no loyalty, even in not just Chicago, but all over the world? There's no loyalty and sisterhood and brotherhood. Why is it that people are not getting along? Why is it that someone can smile in your face so easy and claim they'll be there for you and they'll be your road dog? But then when you look around, no one's there for you. And Spirit made it very simple to me. People can't be there for you energetically when they cannot be there for themselves energetically. So how can you be upset with people for not being there for you and they're not there for themselves? So when Spirit told me that, it made so much sense to me. Like, wait a minute. I can't be mad at these people for not being there for me. These people have drug addicts, drug problems, alcohol problems. Half of the society is on medications, pills, some type of psychological issues, some type of stress, some type of anger, bitterness. So no matter, even if they want to be happy for you because you're getting ahead or you're excelling in life, they can't be happy for you because they're angry within themselves. And how can someone be there for you energetically, even to reach out to help you energetically, when they merely can't stop for a second to wake up that day without a cup of coffee? And what was so deep about it was even me walking down the streets of Chicago at like 7 o'clock in the morning, and it just hit me. The reality of everything hit me. Like, I used to be a coffee head, I'm telling you. But then when I started walking down the streets of Chicago, it was like 7 o'clock in the morning, I was headed to court. And I was like, wait a minute. If all these people just woke up, what the hell do they need coffee for? You just got some sleep. You really just got some sleep. What do you need coffee for? And then what's so deep about it is coffee only keeps you up for like jittery for maybe an hour, and then after that, you have such a deep crash. It's like a drug addict having a crash after being on drugs for 10 days. That's how deep the crash is from coffee. So I'm telling you, if you can be natural, if you can have any type of natural high on life, if you can merely get rid of your habits, then you'll begin to see clearer the things that you need to even do to help you see that, yes, this is some type of portal that you do want to be a part of. Because the secrets and the tools that are given here, I can tell you all I want to hear on social media for free. I can tell you that. But I'm not going to do that. You know why? Because energy comes back in light form. And when energy comes back in light form, even if I gave it to you for free, guess what? There is no energy exchange. There is no charge to go into the current. See? Can you see the currency? Can you see? No, you can't see it because there is no current. There is no charge. And if there is no charge, that means that there is no way to manifest the current. So I'm trying to help you manifest the current. This is why even when the portal started, when I first started doing the portals, I merely made it donation-based. And then even after people came in to make their donations, they saw just how much information was given out. I'm talking about classes I paid for, $800 classes, $5,000 classes, $8,000 classes that I paid for, where I gave away secrets and tools and insights. The nieces of the classes all boiled down in one for people and merely for donations. And you know why I did it for donations and why I made that class like that? Because Spirit told me to. And the reason that I felt it was so important because that first specific group of people that literally knew Spirit was speaking with them, their donation was actually worth more to Spirit than anything because they got more out of that class than they donated. I can assure you that they did. And they can assure you that they did. And what is so deep and so powerful about it is that they can take these tools to last them a life cycle, a lifetime. And this is not something that you can go to college for. This comes from the School of Hard Knocks. This comes from a school of me basically having to go through all the hurt, harm, and injury for you guys just for me to say, you know what, I'm about to share these tools with you guys so that way you don't have to go through it. And when you don't have to go through it, then how much more powerful is that? If you have somebody saying, hey, I'm about to give you some secrets, and all you have to do is invest in yourself, because once you invest in yourself, you're going to get these tools back. It's a no-brainer if you really think about it. I mean, look, I know you can look behind me in the window right here. You see that? The Sears Tower. Look how close that is to me. I think that's a Sears Tower. I don't know what that is. If you're from Chicago, maybe you know. Who knows? I want to show you guys around. Hold on just a second, okay? Let me show you. And if you're on the blog talk, then you could have to look at mute. Hold on a second. I'm trying to hold it up the best way I can. I don't know how I can do it.
A little bit, yeah. You might have to turn off that one of the lights or something. I don't know.
Yeah. So I tried.
Here.
You guys know? All right, hold on. Let us show you. Now, like I said,
Can you
see?
Oh, there it is. Turn off that light.
Can you see? Yeah. Perfect. Okay.
Oh, yeah, now you can really see
Yeah.
it.
That's my view out the window. I can't get it closer. I'll make it. This is my balcony over here.
Oh, okay.
My balcony. And if you look over here to the left of the picture, that is the actual lake over there. That's Chicago, the Chicago Lake Shore. And then the building that you see behind me, that is all, it looks like a postcard. And then I can't show you down. I can't show you closer. I would love to, but
The river's down there.
yeah, I actually did a version of it on the House of L, So if you guys look at the episode that we're going to upload later tonight, I actually show you the river. It's right under us, literally right under us. So I just want to show you guys that you are worthy of everything. You can have it for yourself too, because you're worth it. You're worth it. What have you been telling yourself? Like, what type of surroundings have you been surrounding yourself by? I'm going to try to show you something else. If I can pull it off. Okay. Ooh, it's cold. So, this is my balcony. I have like a really huge, balcony. It's really long. It's very super long. Can you hold it up, Nunoy? Yeah. No, it's actually a little bit, but it's okay. We're trying to show the balcony. There you go, girl. Yeah. Yeah, that's perfect. So this is my balcony. And literally from my balcony, you can see there's a skating rink. There's an ice skating rink down there. There's the lake right there, like 2 buildings away. There's a lake. There is, oh my gosh, there's so much to name around here. It's not even funny. But maybe another time when I get my setup finished, then I'll be able to show you guys more. But this is not just for me. Yes. Okay, you gonna put it down? Thank you, Mama. Okay. Is it fine with the light on? Yeah, you can leave. Well, one light. Yeah, that's good. Okay. So, this is not for me. This is for me to share with you. I give it back to you. Because if my vibration is kept high, then guess what I can do? I can continue to share a positive message and keep your vibration high and to help you, get to the same level of expectancies within yourself. My job here on the planet is to help people with ascension technique, help you ascend. And I'm not just talking about it, I'm talking about actually being about it, showing it, using my life as an example. I have nothing to hide. My life is on display. As you can see, I share my life, my family with the world. I have been sharing my story with the world. I have nothing to hide at all. For what? This is not my life. I have made myself a living sacrifice for each and every one of you to know that you are worthy. Know that you are merely just like me. I'm just like you. You know what I mean? Like, we're equal. We really are. And I don't have a problem being equal with you as long as your vibrational alignment is high. I do have the right to refuse service to low vibrational beings because that is not my portal. I don't want to tap into that. And I do not accept the terms and the conditions of those contracts. Therefore, I do not write or reside with those energies. And we have gone so long in our life of dealing with energies that have not helped serve our highest good. And because those energies have not helped serve our highest good, you really have to get to a point in time in your life where you say, you know what, I've tried all those things. What can I do now to make a difference in my life? What can I do now to change myself, to be different within myself, to help myself? I'm telling you, I have cried so many tears. Me and this girl have cried so many tears. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, especially when we hit this twin flame journey. And that journey itself, when the ancestors begin to show us, like, look, honey, it is not about your twin. If you can't merely learn to love yourself, then how can you expect anyone else to love you? And I was like, oh, my gosh. And then when I started dealing with myself, I was like, ew, that's not cool. No, 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 no. No wonder my twin was running. I would have ran too. I would have. But what I love about it was the experience and the experience of getting to know myself and getting to know what I'm capable of because of my love for myself. And now I'm like in love with myself, and it's so beautiful. It's so amazing, and I'm able to share my love of myself with the world. And I want you to experience your love with yourself as well because it's there, but I want to show you how it's there. Okay? So if you go to the website, Nubia News with a Z, that's NUBIANNEWZ, NUBIANNEWZ.net, NUBIANNEWZ.net. Go to that website, okay? Take a look around and see what it is that you can utilize that will help you invest within yourself, okay? So whether you are looking to make a donation just to tap into the portal for fertile grounds, make a donation. That's going to go right back to you. I'm pretty sure you'll immediately see the blessings within your own life. Or if you're trying to find out why you're here on the planet, what is your reason for being? What are your karmic debts? What are you here to do? What are your children here to do? What are you here to do with your twin flame, your soulmate, your relationship that you're in? Are you having karmic challenges with family, with friends, with money, with loved ones? No, I'm not a psychic. I'm colder than that. And I can show you some things that a psychic can never show you. I can go deep within the Akashic records of your own vibrational being and show you things that you have never even heard of before about yourself. And by the time you get off the call with me or by the time you finish your entire download with me, I'm sure that your life will never be the same. Very sure. So I want to show you how to tap within those tools of yourself and to manifest the things that you want to manifest for your life because it is time for you to bring about change. Look at the times that we're in. Now, you can utilize these times for good or for bad. You can look at all the doom and gloom. You know, you can continue to make your environment an excuse. Your environment is not an excuse. You keep making up an excuse as to why you keep accepting your environment. But have you been given the tools how to ascend or transcend past your environment? And that's merely what I'm here to show you. So it doesn't matter where you are, whether you're in the United Kingdom, whether you're in Australia, whether you're in Brazil, France, London, South America, it doesn't matter. Wherever you are all over the world, I am merely offering you an opportunity of a lifetime. I would love to see you fly out. If you can fly out and be here, and I know many of you can, because many of you have already done it before, but I would love to see you back here again. I would love to see you fly out and merely meet me here. Meet me here in Chicago on January the 31st during a super full moon eclipse. First of all, did you guys even look up how rare this super full moon eclipse is? And the vibrational alignment that's happening, not just during that time, but how you can even use this specific portal for certain energies and vibrations. What are you using the energies for? So I'm going to show you how to use these specific energies to manifest the things that you want within your own life. But do you believe that you are worthy of this manifestation? Do you believe that I'm talking to you? This may not be for you, and that's not who I'm talking to. That's fine. It's not your time. But if you know it's your time and you want it to be your time, it can be. But you have to merely love it and own it and be a part of it, because being a part of it is actually being a part of you. And don't you really think that you've already missed out on enough in life? I mean, I don't know about you, but I may have like about 5 or 6 different type of bachelor's and master's and PhDs and doctorate degrees, and I've never once been able to use not one of my degrees inside of the American corporate system at all. So if that has been you, then I am merely offering you an opportunity of a lifetime to show you some things about yourself that no one can show you, especially when you come in person. And what I love about it when you come in person is you not only get to meet me in person, but you get one-on-one. Oh my gosh, there's so much. There's so much, everyone. I don't even know how to tell you what is offered in person, but the main thing is being a part of vibration with others that are just like you that are going to be there as well as we will be having a luncheon at the same time. So we're going to be eating some really good holistic food, and we're going to eat like gods and goddesses. I love it because you'll be able to meet other galactic sisters and galactic brothers who are just like you, and you'll be able to meet friends to be able to bond for a lifetime. What you got, Noe? Just kidding. But, my goodness. So that's like in person. That's in person. Yes. Thank you very much. I know I got to get that fixed. So that's not just in person, but there is a virtual portal that is going on as well. So if you cannot make it out, then we do have a virtual portal for those of you that are overseas and you can't make it out. I know that the 31st is on a Monday. So the good thing about it is that we're having 2 different sessions going on that day. One is at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, and the other one is at 11 p.m. Central Standard Time. So go on the webpage and sign up for the one that suits you. And I'm going to be so excited to meet each and every one of you. There is specific hotel discounts and rates that you can take part of, but that information will not be given until you purchase your ticket. There's also certain airline rates that you can tap into and be a part of, but that information will not be given either until you purchase your ticket, okay? But it's a matter of, Nubian, how you going to say that not to purchase my ticket? See, you already in poverty consciousness because you're not trusting spirit. And that's the whole point of this, is going with the flow and being in vibrational alignment with spirit and knowing that no matter what it looks like, that if you want it and you hear the call, remember the old saying, or was it a biblical saying? I forgot who said it. But it was like, my sheep know my voice. And not just my sheep know my voice, but spiritual people know spiritual people. So if spiritual people know spiritual people, then trust me, ain't nobody just going to be claiming spirituality in this hour and they're not spiritual, because they're going to get called out among spiritual people. For real. That you can't do that. That's not something that you can just claim and just, wear a badge like, I'm spiritual today. No. No, it doesn't work that way. That would be pretty interesting if someone actually tried that. I think I tried that. I'm going to just keep it really, really real. I think I tried that, and I think I bumped my head one too many times that caused me to say, you know what, I'm not doing that no more. You can't half-step this walk. You can't do that, because you'll notice a difference when you try to half-step it and when you do it 100% holistic. There is a huge difference. So being here in person not only gets you your relationship with me and your other sisters and brothers of your galactic soul family, but imagine meeting people in person from all over the world that are so amazingly powerful. And, oh my gosh, just the energy vortex that that's part of alone, that right there, that speaks volume within itself. So I'm so excited to just even be able to offer this opportunity to you, to give you some keys, some tools that you'll be able to take back with you. And I came here last minute, right? I came here last minute ticket. Tell them how much it was. Oh my gosh. This is how spirit wants me to be. Okay, so this girl said, she was like, Nubian, she's like, fuck that girl. I'll just keep it real. That's exactly what she said. Y'all know I know it be talking too, because you heard her on the phone with me recording her. She was like, "Fuck that girl. If I can be there for you, and be on that plane, girl. When you turn the key and turn that lock to open that door to be in your place, I will be right there, girl." And I was like, "Well, girl, you never know. You never know." Next thing you know, we look up. I kid you not. This was like 3 days before she flew out. Was it like 3 days? Yeah, it was like 3 days before she flew out. Oh my gosh, girl, I couldn't find nobody to help me. Nobody to help me at all. That was my vibe tribe. I couldn't find nobody to help me. Nobody. No, I couldn't even find nobody to take me around to look for no spot. And it was like 30 below zero. It was snowing. I'm not from Chicago. I always grew up in the heat. That's why I keep mentioning that, because that's really deep to me. I was born in Florida, raised in California, but I lived in Arizona. You know, that's like 150 degrees heat. You know what I mean? So then for me to go from that to like 30 below, and I'm like literally on the train or having to walk or looking for a place, it was pretty deep. So Lori was like, "Girl, if I could be there for you, I will be there right by your side." And this girl manifested, she manifested a plane ticket. I called her, I don't know, I woke up at like 5:55 or something like that in the morning for prayer or like meditation. And when I woke up, I just called her. I was like, "Noi," I forgot what I called you about, but I called her really early. But she calls me every morning anyways. This girl, oh my gosh, she texts me every morning, "Good morning, best friend. How are you, best friend? You okay?" She's always checked on me. But this specific morning, I called her first. And when I called her, we started looking all over the internet for airline tickets. I don't know what made us do that, what prompted us to do that. Do you remember?
I don't even remember. I don't know if it was because you needed to do something. You needed something done, and no one around here was like wanting to do it. They were available to do it, they just didn't want to, and that pissed me off. You know, that really like that hurt my heart that I couldn't be here, you know, to help my best friend out when she needs help or she needs to get somewhere or she needs food and it's cold as hell, you know. Yeah. So you know, her babies are like my babies, and knowing that they didn't have a way, you know, to get out and in the freezing weather to go get some food and things like that, that hurt, you know.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I came here with no food.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Okay, girl, I'm just waiting on I'm waiting on a client now to come through. When I get a client, then I'll be able to eat something." And then she'll be like, "Girl, go check your PayPal." And I was like, "What?" She was like, "Fuck that, girl. When I eat, you eat." And I was like, "Oh my gosh, this girl just like kicked me into tears." And she's always looked out for me and my girls like that. And like she's really showed her loyalty as friendship. I never asked for any of that. I never expected any of that. She's just taken me back to where I've had this whole notion of, I guess, what friendship was supposed to be. Like I don't even know if I've ever really experienced true friends. And Noi has truly been a true friend. And not just being a true friend, she's my personal assistant now, and I love it because she's someone who I can trust, who I can really count on, who I can depend on. And then what's even more powerful about this, everyone, wait till you hear this part, okay? This is what's deep about everything. Okay, so we're in vibrational alignment, right? We know we're in vibrational alignment. Now, I'm always used to taking the train and everything. As I'm used to taking the train, getting around Chicago and everything, I end up manifesting this spot. I don't know. I'm right by the water, literally like 2 buildings from the water. And I'm like, dang, is there even a train around here? Like, is there a bus that goes through here? Like, how do you get around? And the girls and I, we showed it on House of Bell where we went to Soul Vegetarian, to a little local, it's a vegan restaurant where they have like mostly, you know, vegetarian food. And the driver that picked us up that day ended up talking to me about spirituality and live food and holistic food. And we ended up into this deep conversation about raw food, the raw food diet and eating right and the holistic life, things of that nature. And what's so powerful about it is, yes, spiritual people know spiritual people, But then to be able to meet someone based off of their diet, that's a whole other level. So I met this driver based off of his diet. Him and I ended up hitting it off in such a way to where he's like, oh, I'm your driver. Wherever you need to go, I got you. I'm going to be there for you. And this girl will tell you, this man calls me like 7 o'clock in the morning, like, you need to go anywhere? You need something to do? Where do you need me to take you? And no matter what, he's there, like the drop. And then he calls me just to tell me his schedule and to make sure, like, wherever he drops us off, he calls us, you good? You need to go somewhere? You need to do something? This girl got stuck at the airport. We're supposed to get a car. Things happen, but we know everything happens for a reason. So we ended up hitting this guy up, and he was like, "Where's she at?" And I was like, "She's at O'Hare, and O'Hare is like about 45 minutes away from us." And this guy was like, "Give him my number," and I gave Noy the number, and they talked, and he picked this girl up within a half hour. It's a 45-minute drive. How did he get her within a half hour? I have no clue.
Yeah. But I'd never be anywhere without a car. Like in Florida, I always have a car, and I came in here expecting to have a car. Some things happened, and I'm just like, wow, I can't believe I'm stuck. So yes, we called this guy. He came and got me in like within half an hour, which was such a blessing.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Yeah. That's really cool. Because he's been, oh my gosh. And then we started everything from scratch.
You didn't tell him how much that plane ticket was. That's how my spirit wanted me to.
Oh, okay, wait. Okay, sorry, I got sidetracked. Okay, so we went looking for a plane ticket within 72 hours before it was time for me to move. We went looking for this plane ticket, and we saw tickets $500, $600, and we were like, okay, girl, they're $500, $600. Then we saw 4, we're like, okay, that's getting better. And then, if you know, I looked up, I was like, okay, let me check one company. I don't want to mention the company. But I was like, let me check this one company. We checked this one company, and tickets were, how much, girl?
$88, including taxes.
Yeah.
So you cannot tell us that when Spirit wants you somewhere, Spirit will get you there.
Yeah. The ticket was last minute, 72 hours before it was time for me to move. Her ticket, round trip,
Yes.
including taxes, was $88.
Yes.
And this girl was here, just like she said, just like she spoke with her words, girl, I would love to be there with you and them girls and turn that key. And her butt was standing right there with me at the front door, and she was like, girl, lights are going to change. As I was turning the key, she's like, lights are changing right now, girl. And I was just like, oh, my gosh. It was like turning the key to, like, a golden lock or something. Like a gateway, a portal. We felt it. And what was beautiful about it was how she manifested. She manifested saying, you know, I want to be there for you, best friend. I want to make sure I'm there with you. I'm there for the Vibe Tribe. And I got you, girl. I got your back. I'm going to show that I'm a loyal friend. I'm going to show that I'm there for you. And she's been here on my side, by my team. And then what made it even colder, you guys, oh, my gosh. I'm running, like, all these different businesses. I'm a very executive woman. I have more businesses that I run that you guys don't even know about that you see that are behind the scenes on top of that. And more things I'm a part of that I help with, you know, with so much other stuff. But to have Noy here with me for the past 72 hours, this girl has been cooking and cleaning for me, and oh my gosh, she's been folding my clothes up, making my bed up. She's been, oh my gosh. I'm like, okay, this girl is like acting like, you know, I don't know. Every man's dream. That's for real. For real. I know. She's been such an asset to me and the girls. I'm just like, oh my gosh, I got so much other stuff done. I could not have done this. The stuff I got done when this girl was here, I could not have done this. There was no way I could have done this by myself. I could not have done this by myself. I mean, I could have, not a problem, but it would have been so much more a pain in the butt. And the way that everything has been going down and just how she's been there, I'm telling you, she's been here for me. And also I have another friend of mine. He's been there for me, and he lives in Australia. And I'm, like, really, really happy for him being there for me in such a way. He has really come through as well as a really beautiful friend. And Spirit has been showing me this alignment of friends who are my true friends, no matter what their title is. If people claim that they were your friends, especially if you have not done anything to hurt anyone, and you've always shown your loyalty as a person, and you try to be there for people and help people, and then when you need help and you want someone to be there for you, Spirit will show you who your true friends are, who your true friends are, who your true family is. And through this experience alone, I have been shown friends and family that has been more loyal to me than friends and family that I've had my whole entire life than blood. So that's why I tell you that, this whole bloodline thing, it can get very deep when you start looking at the reality of it, because that could be the very thing that's holding you back. If you're using that title of so-called friends and family to be your front door ticket to whatever it is that you need in life, but then when they're not there for you, then you feel down in yourself, or those are the very people that are holding you back, or those are the very people that have done things that have hurt, harmed, and injured you to where you'd either lost your mind, been somewhere in jail, be somewhere jacked up, you've been lied to with all your friends, your family, people have looked at you certain ways, all because of what these specific individuals have done or said to you. But yet for you to still fight through it, and for you to still prevail through it, and to still push past that, and to still get yourself to a certain level of vibration to where you're like, all right, look, I don't have nobody here. There's nobody here for me. It's just Source that's here for me. And when you get to that place of where you know that you're in divine alignment, and you don't even worry about it. You don't worry about who people are going to, people will be mad at you. Like, people literally, this is my business. This is what I do. I help people for a living. I help people for a living. And family know what I do, and so-called friends know what I do. But they will go to strangers, total strangers around me, and literally purchase their sales and their businesses, but merely come to me and ask me for it for free. And because it's me, they won't give me that same respect, but they'll give it to a total stranger. But what is deep about it was, it's cool because now Spirit has shown me that they weren't supposed to come to help me at all. They weren't supposed to be a part of helping me in any way, shape, or form. Because when it is time for Spirit to bless you, when it is time for you to get your manifestations and for you to get your glory shine on, then not one of those people that went outside of you can merely lift a tongue or their voice or their mouth to even speak and say, it was me that helped you. It was me that helped you do this. And if it wasn't for me purchasing that product from you, then you would have never got there. So I'm so happy that not one person that I know that I used to call friends or family has helped me in any way, shape, or form. Because not one single person that I knew that I call friends or family has ever purchased any products or services from me ever. And that was very powerful, even with the story of Yeshua, because if you remember Yeshua, he was not recognized within his own camp. He was only recognized outside of his camp. Same story as Buddha, Lakshmi, Oshun, Bhagavad Gita. Same story as all the master teachers. Their family was not there. Their immediate so-called friends were not there. It was perfect strangers who came along at a specific time to help them with their vibrational alignment, and it was that way for a reason. That way no one can ever look at you and say, hey, you owe me something. And I'm going to tell you right now, what is so deep about my whole experience, I've only been in here for about 48 hours. Within those 48 hours, I have received about 10 different emails from people who I thought they fell off the face of the earth. I received 10 different emails from people I never even heard. I didn't even know what happened to them, but I've invited them to events to help me. My ideas were stolen, all that, but they just came out the blue, and now they want to be friends. Either family members just came out the blue, and all of a sudden they want to build and mend relationships. And I don't know why these relationships weren't supposed to be mended and built before, but in these relationships of so-called friends and family, within the past 24 hours, over 13 different emails from people who I just saw the face of the earth, over 20 different phone calls from so-called friends and family who I haven't even heard from in years at all. And it just breaks my heart that people have even come at me like, oh, you're not going to help me? Oh, you're not going to look out for me? Oh, like now it's like I owe them something. And now I see why Spirit never allowed none of them to help me at all. Because if they did help me anyway, then that would have been the first thing they threw in my face. Like, oh, you remember I gave you some clothes. No, you didn't give me no clothes. You were about to throw that bag out to Goodwill and out to the trash, and I happened to catch the bag before it went to the trash. So that's what's deep about it, and that's what Spirit wants to show each and every one of you, too, that when you come into vibrational alignment, there are going to be those who you thought were friends and those who you thought were family, or people just coming out of the woodwork that all of a sudden want to be friends and family, but you already have been put up on game by Spirit, by Source, and you already recognize those spirits. You already recognize those vibrations. You're a seer now. You're a knower now, and you know that's all game and script. And because you know that's all game and script, it is up to you at that point if you want to tap into those vibrational energies. And as far as I'm concerned, I really don't have time to entertain those specific energies because when I needed those specific energies weren't there for me. So I choose to keep my mentality in higher vibrational alignment, and I owe no one anything. And because I owe no one anything except my vibe trap, except my seed, and except myself. I'm the only person that I owe myself something to because I have been down on myself. I have not felt that I was worthy. I have not felt that I was loved, all because of the specific individuals that I just finished talking about that were around me, that talked about me, backbited against me, hated on me, pulled me down in their lower vibrational within themselves because they didn't love themselves, so therefore they couldn't love me enough to show me how to love myself. But I cannot merely even for 1 second at this point look back and tap into those energies because where I'm at right now, I continue to make sure that my vibrations are always high. And because my vibrations are high, I have to keep my children's vibrations high because I'm the only one that is here for me at the end of the day. My children are the only ones that are here for me at the end of the day. And no matter what happens to me in life, it's always only been me and my children. And it will always only be me and my children. And because of that, these are some tools that I want to show you, too, that it's not just you and your children, but your real true family is your spiritual family. And you're going to learn that. You're going to learn that no matter how much blood that people say blood is thicker than water, no, honey. Sometimes that water is pretty good, too. Matter of fact, how can spirit move unless it is through water? Because blood is kind of thick, right? And because blood is so thick, you can't even see past the blood sometimes enough to know the drama and the BS and the frivolousness that is going on behind the scenes. So it is your life. It is your choice. It is up to you which vibrational portals that you want to align with. You circle shift on people. You make the choice that you want to make for yourself. This is your life, so you live it. You own it. You be a part of it. If your friends and your family and your loved ones have not supported you, support yourself. Be there for yourself. Invest in yourself. If you can invest in a cell phone, then you can invest in yourself. You know how many children I see that are in high school that got Apple phones and iPhones and Samsung Galaxies? Those are like $600 and $700 cell phones. So if you can buy that cell phone for your child, then you can merely invest in a package for you that's going to help change your life and transform your life. And if you don't do that, then that is on you because you have merely been given an opportunity of the keys right in front of you. And as the train is going by, it is up to you to catch the train or it's up to you to miss the train at this point in time in your life because the trains aren't waiting for anybody no more. It's either you're going to be a part of a vibrational alignment that's going to be conducive to your highest good, or you're going to sit there and you're going to wallow in misery and you're going to be sad because somebody didn't give you something or somebody wasn't there for you. So what? Somebody wasn't there for you. Maybe they weren't meant to be there for you. Maybe they weren't meant to be there for you because you're not taking the investment and the initiative to be there for yourself. So what are you doing in taking that initiative and that investment to be there for yourself? What are you doing? Are you still sitting around and crying over your twin flame and wishing that they love you and that they see you and that they get you? I'm telling you, honey, you're going to be highly disappointed if that's what you're waiting for. You will be very highly disappointed. You deserve better than that. You owe yourself more than that. So, yes, you can go ahead and dislike the video all you want to, but I'm telling you, I'm going to stay in your head. Why? Because you just used your energy to dislike a video that has something to do with telling you about yourself and how you have merely been missing the mark all because of your own inner bitterness and your own inner anger that you want to take out on somebody else because you're taking a YouTube video too serious. Something that could have helped you grow, something that could have helped you manifest greatness within yourself. But because someone came along to tell you the truth that triggered something within you that you don't want to hear, guess what it's going to do? Yes, you're going to be upset about it, but guess what's going to happen? You're still going to end up manifesting people to come along in your life that's still going to end up telling you the same thing except in a different form, in a different person, in a different environment, in a different situation until you get it because you're in a karmic cycle. And until you learn to break that karmic cycle, you're going to continue to have the same experiences that you have been experiencing. So I know that was a lot, but it had to be said. So I just want to give each and every one of you the opportunity of a lifetime, like I said, to go to NubianNewsWithTheZ.net. No, it will be there. No, it's going to be here. Yes. Hamida. It'll be fun. Yes. Hamida. And others. Yes, and others. And we're going to have some really good holistic food. And then you guys get to meet our new driver, too. Matter of fact, we manifested a couple of new drivers, actually. Yeah, a couple of new drivers. And I'm like, oh, my gosh, this is powerful. Did the Jefferson have drivers? Did they?
I don't think so.
Yeah,
I don't remember them having one.
Yeah, I'm wondering. And if they did have one, I don't think they had two. We actually manifested two drivers, you know. Well, I did because she's not from Chicago, so I manifested two drivers. So if I want to take the train, I can take it. If I want to take the bus, I can take the bus. But they're here for both of us. That's what's beautiful. But what I love about it more than anything is that it's a vibrational alignment. And whatever you need, like I was just telling someone today, matter of fact, this morning, that when you are in alignment with spirit, you don't have to chase people to help you. People will chase you to help you. Let me say that again. When you're in vibrational alignment, you don't have to chase people to help you. People will chase you to help you. It is very true. And if someone is merely teaching you or speaking that they can teach you ascension technique or techniques to help you manifest things, make sure that they're being an example of their own affirmations. Make sure that you're merely tapping into fertile grounds, even if you don't start here with me or you don't manifest here with me. Then make sure just gave you a tool right there that you can take with you that can last you life cycles. That you can merely save yourself from a bunch of drama and troubles by merely learning to, to follow suit and pay attention to the signs and synchronicities and go with the flow. When there's a flow with the river. Right?
Have a beautiful river down there.
I know. I love the river. It's a trip because from the girls' room, oh my gosh, I don't even know. What's it called? The Chicago beam, the blue beam? Now, my daughter knows more about this than me, but she wouldn't. I tried to give them the master bedroom. That's what was so deep about it, but she wouldn't take the master bedroom because they wanted to see the view of the river right below their window and the Chicago blue beam. Then they can see the skating rink. They can see the Sears Tower. They can see, oh my goodness. It's so much over there. I really wish I can take the laptop further, but like I said, if you guys watch the House of Art episodes, you can see further into the vision. And what I love about it is that we had this thing where we kept saying we're looking for a place, and the place was a snow globe, and I live in a snow globe because it's supposed to snow on Sunday. So I look forward to me and the girls experiencing our snow globe. And what's even more beautiful than that is we don't just have a snow globe, we're actually experiencing living inside of a postcard. That is what's very powerful about this, because I'm telling you, the view is just so beautiful. When I woke up this morning to give my affirmations, you know, to speak to the universe and to source, usually I'm so tired, I just like, oh my God, like sometimes I'll doze off and go back to sleep, but I'm telling you, the second I opened my eyes, I was just like, oh, I am ready for this, let's do this. And then since Nori's been here, we've been speaking our affirmations together, and we've been going in, about 2 or 3 times a day? Yeah, about 2 or 3 times a day. But this is just a way of life for my girls and I. You know, we absolutely love that we're able to share this experience with her. And I want you to tell them what you said about what you thought that my spiritual life was like. What you thought you had to do. You thought you had to come in and do some chanting and jump, like all kind of crazy.
Thinking, you know, before I even came here, I'm thinking, man, what kind of rituals does this girl do, you know? But I know I'm just like looking at the view too. But yeah, I'm like thinking, man, what kind of ritual does she do? You know, I'm thinking it's like kind of elaborate or something like that. She's got candles going. I don't know. Especially when she does the 4 to 6 a.m. Prayer thing. So I'm thinking she's got her, you know, sitting there, legs crossed or something like that. You know, in her like own position or whatever. I don't know. I don't even know what I was expecting. But then as I coming here and seeing her do this and waking up with her, you know, at 4 or 5 in the morning, and it was just basically prayer, like we were talking to each other. And I'm like, that's it? You know, and I'm here thinking about my own situation at home, you know, talking about I don't have my own space and things like that. And you know what? It really didn't matter. It didn't matter how I did it, where I did it, that I should just be doing it. You know, and it was just funny. We were laughing about it because I seriously thought she had some sort of like little elaborate, you know, prayer ritual going with her little wands or something. I don't know. I don't know. But you know, it's so simple. It's so simple, and you know, now it's like when I go back home. Now I know what to do. So there is no excuse for why I wouldn't be able to do it and even get up every day from 4 to 6 or something like that. There's really no excuse.
And it's fun. It's fun. Is it not fun?
It is fun.
It's fun.
And it makes you feel good, yeah. It feels amazing knowing that, you know, you just got up for not even 5 minutes or whatever it is. You know, say your prayers and, hey, go back to sleep.
Yeah.
You know,
I was so tired, though. That's one thing about it. It can be very tiring. But today I had to extra push through it, and I was able to make it through it because she helped assist me so much today. And I know she's flying back tomorrow, and I wanted to make sure that I was able to, you know, get her live on the Goddezz Glow, because we have this Goddezz Glow popping off on Tuesdays at, you know, 9 p.m., and we promised you guys that we'd be back in January, but being that I was in the middle of a move, and she was in the middle of a move, and we decided to do this last minute, too. We were like, okay, let's go on and tell them about this opportunity that we were offering them, and that opportunity was merely based off of this mastermind portal. And we started going in to meditate about it, and we asked Spirit, you know, what do you want us to do? And Spirit was like, give the word, let them know it's going down. And we're like, well, Spirit says move. We are moving, and we're letting every one of you know that people will be here. They're going to show up. And what's deep about it is, aren't you tired of, like, turning on the radio or the YouTube and you're hearing about other people manifest stuff, and you're like, oh, man, I missed another one. Like, don't let that be you this time. For real, invest in yourself. Don't let that be you. Be a part of it. Finally, I mean, you're at the beginning of the year. You're at the beginning of the year doing an 11 vibration on top of that. And January sets the tone for the rest of the year. So if January setting the tone for the rest of the year, then you set the tone for yourself. What are you doing, beloved? You have to know and believe in yourself. And if you're not believing in yourself, then no one else is going to believe in you either, because you've been putting that energy out there to not believe in yourself. So therefore, you keep getting that same old recycled vibration, and it's time for you to stop that, you know, because that's not cool at all, at all, at all. And I want to see you do good. I want to see you get the things that you want in life. I help so many people, and I help change lives. And a lot of the things that I do, when I do help people change their life, is a lot of things. It's like I look at, like, you guys, you could have been doing this. I wish I would have met you sooner, so I could have been giving you these keys. And these keys that I'm here to offer you and to give you, they will last a lifetime. They will last a life cycle. They are keys that are already embedded within your Akashic records. And I merely go into your records with you and help you pull out those things that are here to help you manifest the things that you know that you were always destined to manifest. But I can't help you if you're not willing to help yourself. I can't help you if you don't feel that you are helpable. If you don't believe in yourself, if you are around groups and portals that will cause you to 1 second to be like, yeah, it sounds good, but then the second you're not under my voice, then you step back and there will be one thing that will come along that will be like, oh, no, you can't afford that. You're tripping. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, you can't afford not to be here. The things that's been going on in your life already up to this point, you can't afford to miss it. So you tell yourself you can't afford to be here if you want to, and allow that little devil on your shoulder to convince you that you're not worthy of the greatness that is here for you. This, my dear friend, is colder than the golden ticket at the Willy Wonka chocolate factory.
Seriously, I mean, it's like we all have gifts and things like that in our own ways, you know. And I've always said this myself, is I want to master manifestation. You know, I want to. That's like a superpower. So why would you not want a superpower like that? You know, if you say you can't afford it, then you know what? You truly won't be able to afford it. Yeah. You really won't.
Yeah, we don't even want to.
Seriously.
People that are here and are showing up, they know they can afford it.
Yes.
And not only that, even if they can't afford it, they still are investing in themselves.
Yes.
Yes.
And that's the positive mindset that you even have to start with, you know. And pretty much like, and I just lost what I was about to say about manifesting stuff. But, girl, I just lost it. I'm like, I was about to say something too, and I just lost it. Well, like, you know, I know. That's so bad. That's so bad. But, I mean, you really have to have that positive mindset. And if spirit, if you're really meant to be here, you will manifest. You can manifest those $88 tickets, $100 plane tickets, or whatever it is that, you know what I'm saying? It can be affordable, you know? Yeah. Or something.
People that had to go to the state last minute, France or Africa last minute, and they were able to manifest round trip tickets, $300, $400,
right.
$400 last minute. I mean, I'm telling you, when things are meant for you, no one can take that opportunity with you. No one can stop you from being there. No one can stop you from being a part of that tour, because you are designed to be there by destiny, by vision.
Right.
So
Exactly.
when you know that I keep checking the clock. Give me back. But when you guys know that you are destined to be a part of something so great and so magical, then you won't short yourself. And that's what I'm merely telling you. You've been shorting yourself because you've been lied to, you've been bamboozled, you let everybody else lie to you. Look at you. If you have a television in your house, then you've been lied to. You've been telling lies to your vision. You really have. And you've been allowing others to tell lies to your vision. That's why it's called the tele-lie vision. But that's the whole point. It's time for you to dream. the things within you that you know that you are meant to manifest from within your own dreams. Because I know many of you will say, I had a dream about it. I had a dream about it. Well, it's time to stop dreaming about it, and it's time to be about it and to walk about it. This is the time of the true gods and the goddesses, and I'm telling you, not just this specific manifestation portal. Oh my gosh, I'm excited because we're going to have massive conferences this year. We are going to have massive vortexes and portals, and look in the link. There's so many benefits to even being a member here at Nubian News. And I would not just love for you to be a part of it, but being a part of it is going to change your life in such a way to where I'm very sure that you will literally be leaving some type of testimony about it and helping someone else. And that's the whole point of helping you, to where my helping you will spread like wildfire. Noise helping you, it's going to spread like wildfire. And things like this is contagious. Just like negativity is contagious, just think how positivity is contagious as well. And there's always two sides of the coin. We're talking about the side of the coin that is tail, the tail, okay, not the head, because you've been in your head too long to make yourself feel that you can't manifest greatness for yourself. We're talking about the tail, like tales from the crypt. You know what I mean? So if you merely can catch my drift, then you'll know that we are literally trying to show you some tools within yourself where you can manifest the life that you want. You can manifest greatness for yourself. And it is time for you to step back from, really feeling like you're not worthy, really feeling like you're not part of it, that you can't be part of something so great, especially during a time of conscious co-creation. So we're talking about a whole nother level of conscious co-creation. I mean, I love Abraham Hicks and all, but you ain't never seen Abraham Hicks in a shootout, and 5 days later she manifested something like this. So what's up, Eric? Just kidding. It's all good stuff. But what I want you guys to know is these are sacred times, and when you know that you're a spiritual being, you shall walk through fire and you shall not be burned, especially when you know that your ancestors and your way showers and your guides, they got you. And what's so beautiful about it is developing that relationship with your way showers and with your guides, and allowing them to show you things and tools that are right there deep within you. So if you're on the Blog Talk, then I'm going to cut the show here. We're still going to be going live on YouTube, but remember to get your ticket at nubiannewswithaz.net. I would love to see you there. I would love to see each and every one of you there. Hold on, everyone. I'm going to chime out, but I would love to see you there, and not just see you there. I would love to meet you in person, and I'd love to have you part of such an epic event. All right? So I want to actually end this show tonight with a song by the Divine Masculine, who was a part of our group. And I did get to play the song before, but I want to play it tonight because it's very beautiful. Because I need each and every one of you to know that you're very beautiful, okay? So you're very beautiful. I love you guys, and I love yourself. Peace. There it is.